What's up, everyone? Just getting started here. I'll just post a link on Twitter, then we'll get going pretty much at 11. Gotta love those. You gotta love those people that have notifications just to dislike my video as soon as it goes live. Just to dislike as soon as it goes live, they dislike, or no, as soon as I post it, they just dislike it automatically. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I've got to somehow get rid of this ARMS global test punch. Really got to get rid of that on Twitter. But anyway. Alright, we're all good. We're all ready. We're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. What's up, Muhammad? We got 9 people watching. That's good. It's right at 11 o'clock. How's everyone doing? Let's get some Andromeda going, huh? Let me make sure that I can actually see that my stream is working properly. Alright. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Let's get some Mass Effect Andromeda going. We're gonna go save Daddy, or we're gonna go not save Daddy, but we're gonna go help Daddy out here. So let's go help Daddy. All right. So last time we crash landed on this planet. It's uninhabitable, but you know, we're trying to see what's going on this planet. Now, I have a couple different weapons I can use, and I like what I got here, so I'm going to go ahead and holster the weapon. We're going to go find Daddy. Oh, I think there's some stuff over here. Yeah, let's get some. There's something here? Oh, yeah, here we go. What does he got? He has an AR stock 1. 43% rifle stability. I'll take that. It's a weapon mod, so you can mod your weapons with different stuff. So I'm definitely gonna mod it up a little bit. Will you be streaming when Nintendo shows this new Xenoblade Chronicles 2 footage? No, I won't be streaming that. I'm not gonna do a stream of like live reaction to that. I'll talk about it in a video. I'll discuss it, but I'm not gonna stream. I'm not gonna stream them streaming stuff about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Later, keep on doing the research. You get much better weapons. I've already played this game quite a bit. I know. No need the backseat game. I know. I know you get much better weapons. Trust me. I'm a big Mass Effect fan, by the way. I'm a big Mass Effect fan. I've played all 3 of them. I love the franchise. I've played this game on PS4 and gotten well into it, but I'm starting over on Xbox One. So yeah, I know all about that, dude. But yeah, definitely get a lot better weapons. Alright, let's go find Daddy. Alright, so we're going to check our map here just to make sure that we're going to the right place. Yeah, Daddy's over here.
Sam's right. We don't have much time.
What's up, Roadhouse?
They're drawing the lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
Hug the wall.
Dead bodies here. Lightning didn't do this.
Neither did we. This is more than we took out.
Incendiary rounds. My dad's been busy. He wasn't in 7. They don't mess around. Somebody was pretty clever with these rods. Only way to survive here.
2, if you count shooting on sight.
We're close. The nav point shows my dad's up there.
Alright, let's go find Dad. Of course. But we already talked about this a million times, guys, as far as Final Fantasy.
Stay low.
An abandoned lab, like they've been studying the place.
Good work. You actually did some scouting.
What? That's what I'm trained for, homie.
Wouldn't be much of a recon specialist if I didn't.
Well, you're off to a good start.
Baptism by fire. Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
It would explain a cave we found. Plant life sheltered from the storm. From that tower.
It's a good bet. And I think if we can get in there and shut the tower down,
The lightning goes away.
and the shuttle can get us out of here, in theory. We just have to get past them.
Let's do it.
It's a hell of a gamble, but we won't know until we get in there and try.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
If Sarah's game, so am I. But we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
Guys, there's no need to constantly complaining about the Final Fantasy 15 deal. Like I said, once they show it off as far as the Nintendo Switch version, they'll see. The Pocket version or whatever that is, it's coming to Windows too. So I mean, they announced it for everything but the Nintendo Switch, and it would probably be a late port. So they would late port a Pocket edition of the game. It's just a silly.
Let's go!
It's a very silly concept, especially when they're giving us the full version of Dragon Quest 11 and Project Octopath and all the full versions of games, and then all of a sudden they decide to do this. So I don't think so. And like I said, there's nothing that really says that the Switch version, they're even talking about the same thing. That's just people assuming, which is fine. They'll assume. They'll be wrong. They'll be pleasantly surprised when they're wrong. All right, let's go. I'm gonna pull him. Oh, he missed.
Go, 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 go!
They're coming out of the woodwork.
Coming out the woodwork.
Keep things tight, don't get separated.
Sarah, get moving!
Renderable plates. Right. Anything else?
Sam, biotic amp interface mode. Keep up!
I'm here.
Keep the
Oh my
momentum
God.
up. Don't let him get the drop on you.
And 7.
Have to keep an eye on.
Ready? Let's get inside there.
How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine.
No idea, but it's working.
That's it. We're doing it. Not much fun. Farther.
Where are we going?
All the way to the top.
And then what?
We'll know when we get there.
So
Ugh. Oh, that hurt.
Sam,
oops.
give me engineer profile. Squad, on me. We're almost there.
Sir, where are you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam.
What does that mean?
Just focus on the fight. This looks like a control center. Keep him off my back.
You heard him.
We made it. In one piece.
Not over yet. I need to get through that door over there.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
There's more coming up.
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us.
Where do you want us? Got it!
Right.
Watch it! Think I see movement!
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again. A lot of people still counting on us.
I'm just getting warmed up.
They mean business. Keep them off your dad.
Analyzing possible influence. 25% decrypted.
Hurry, we don't have long.
Hold both sides. Can't let them slip through.
What is this place anyway?
I don't know, but they sure want it back.
Headshot.
Well,
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the
Oh God.
Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Just a little longer. They're falling back.
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Decryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at
Damn
it.
it, it's jammed. I'm not there.
Sarah, I need your help over here.
Go. go. It's okay. We'll keep a lookout.
There's a freaking invisible thing.
On it.
I know what's around here. Where is it?
Strider, get over here. That's an order.
What? What's going? I got over there. Okay, how did I fail the mission? What's
Coming up.
What's the plan here?
the gameplay is
We need to defend
is just like the other
those
Mass Effect
flank us.
games.
Where'd you
There's
want
some
us?
tweaks to the what's it called?
Got it.
To the upgrading and all that, but it plays very similar to the other Mass Effect games.
Right.
Watch it. Think I see
I don't know, did the
movement.
Pathfinder die? I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again. A lot of people still counting on us.
I'm just getting warmed up.
They mean business. Keep them off your dad.
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry. We don't have long.
Hold both sides. Can't let them slip through.
Hate those things.
What is this place anyway?
I don't know, but they sure want it back.
Well,
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Just a little longer. They're falling back.
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Decryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it.
Oh yeah, because I took too long last time. I should have went and opened the door. That's why I mission failed. I took way too long.
Put your back into it.
You can do it, put your back into it.
Shut this thing down.
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
Give me 1 second, guys. Just gotta do something real quick. My Streamlabs is not functioning properly. Should have had a notification, unless I missed it. I didn't see it. It's not popping up on my screen here. But shout outs to Thomas Andres Cross, who subscribed. Welcome to the village, homie. Everyone in the chat, please make him feel welcome and get him a headband. Let's see here. Oh, we got some followers on Twitch too. Shout outs. Thanks for the followers on Twitch as well. Nice. Shout outs to everyone watching on Twitch. What do you think now that Mass Effect is officially dead? It's gonna be dead for a while. They'll bring it back. With who?
Who do you plan on talking to?
More like what? I think it's automated. Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Combat is pretty smooth. Character development is eh. The characters are not memorable. They're not that great. The other Mass Effect games have better characters. Conversation, same thing. Some are funny. There are some funny things in the game. Other times it is kind of stupid and cheesy. But yeah, I mean, overall, like I said, I'd give the game like a 6 or 7 out of 10, so somewhere in that range.
Did it.
There's hope at least.
Mass Effect Andromeda was supposed to be the reboot. That's the funny thing.
This is more than hope. It's proof we weren't crazy.
What up, Raymond
Fly
Games?
to a whole new galaxy and still make sense of things.
Sam had a little something to do with it.
It was simply a matter of linguistics, though I am pleased to have it.
Body.
Repeat, we need an emergency extraction now.
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have that long. Deep breath.
What are you?
Initiating transfer.
I dropped the ball, but it's cheap now. You can play it. It's playable. It just wasn't worth $60, you know? Like, if this game, if they would have said, you know what, we kind of dropped the ball, maybe they just charged like $39.99 at launch, I don't think people would have been as upset. I mean, of course they weren't going to do that, but, I mean, it's just not up to the... There's just issues, but I don't know. Well... Exactly. You can be a man or a woman. You can be any color you want to. You can make your own custom character. I mean, yeah, the default is white, you know, but it's not a big deal.
Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it.
There.
Okay. Oh, I need to make sure that I don't go past time on here.
Welcome back, Sarah.
What's up, Harden 25?
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Oh, at 20, it would have flew off the shelves at 20. They wouldn't have been able to keep it in stock. It would have been an impulse buy at 20. It's so much funny. I think it would have got better reviews too, even in its crappy state that it launched in. People would have had a whole different view. If it was 20 at launch, it might be a different story now. But obviously, you can't do that. But at the same time, I mean, it would be crazy. How did I survive? Because it's in the top 20 NPD.
Hey, you're still with us.
People are buying it now that it's $20 to $30. People are buying it.
Sam, no. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to?
Sam,
I didn't hear him.
you're up. Look here. And here. My father. Where? It was your life or his. And he chose you. I'm so sorry, Sarah. I know this must be a blow.
We weren't close? What? This can't be happening.
I can't believe he's gone. 1 minute, everything was fine, and then... I know he could be distant, but he once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What are we doing in Sam Node?
Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
I'm Pathfinders.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder, Sarah.
Are you kidding me?
You can't be serious.
What's the matter? I think you're up for it.
Give me business.
It still goes against protocol. Cora, are you really okay with this?
I won't stand in the way of your dad's decision.
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you.
I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon.
She needs to rest first.
She has 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Oh, I checked on your brother. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can he. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
Well, it explains why, because the Pathfinder has exclusive authority on what it did, and what he did as far as Scott Ryder, or no, not Scott Ryder, as far as the senior Ryder Senior, he implanted it neurally into Sarah's mind. So no matter what, she was going to be the Pathfinder, because the Pathfinder is linked with Sam. So even if they wanted to change the Pathfinder, like they just said right now, even if they wanted to change it, like, you know, take Sam out of her, it could kill her. So there's no, the risk is not worth it. So that's the reason why she's Pathfinder. It's not just because her dad is dead. That's not the reason why. It's because literally the senior writer forcefully made her the next Pathfinder by nearly integrating Sam into her memory. And that's why I asked, is that because Cora is supposed to be the next Pathfinder. If anything happens to the senior writer, the girl with the, you know, the haircut, the short hair, she's supposed to be Pathfinder, but there's nothing that they can do because Sam is integrated with their mind. So it's not about, it wasn't just because he died. It's because he went against protocol and purposefully did that to his daughter, or if you're playing as the male, his son. So yeah. Why do you pick me?
Why did he do it? Why me?
Unknown. But he never acted without reason.
What's up, Levon?
Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Ah, no problem, dude. Exactly. But if you were in the same position, what would you do? You're obviously going to trust your own family and blood over, your second in command. I know I would. If I'm out with, if my daughter and my son were grown and, you know, something's going to happen to me, I'm going to immediately go to my daughter. I don't care, you know, or my son. I don't care where she's ranked. That's blood. You've got to trust them over. Unless your daughter or your son's a complete mess up, then they probably shouldn't be on the mission in the first place with you, you know? So I've done the same thing. I would have done the same exact thing if this was all real, that is. What's up, Inazuma? Thanks for coming to the stream, homie. Hey, no problem. But Harden.
Ryder.
Oh, wait, I'll
Good
say,
to see you
I'll
on
say
your
in just a
feet.
bit.
We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too. Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
I will give EA props for the diversity in this game. This is by far the most diverse
By now.
Could be worse.
AAA game
Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met.
that I've
And our
seen in a while.
Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
Here's the thing, though,
All
Harden.
right. I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Here's the thing. I want to say something real quick, and I'll get to that subscription in just a bit. I don't know why it's not showing up on my actual. Sorry for the people who are subscribing. Your name should be in the latest Ninja post, but it's just not. For some reason, it's just not showing up. But anyway, another thing.
Captain just called me Pathfinder.
Another thing.
This is really happening.
Harden.
Just take a deep breath.
Like, he could have easily just
Dad's dead.
transferred Sam back to the Mega Frame or the back to its computer. You know,
Just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I
he
start?
could have easily done that, but he chose not to. You know.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7. But we
OJ,
survived
did
that.
you hear about Next Gen 720's video?
So,
No,
always
I'm
keep
not
a jump
subscribed
pad
to
handy.
him. What did he say? He makes like a bunch of drama videos though, doesn't? I'm pretty sure he makes a bunch of like, you know, drama in the community, Xbox videos, stuff like that. So I'm not really too concerned about his videos, to be honest. But go ahead and let me know what he said.
I need engineering to secure all connections.
All right, so we're going to the bridge. Yeah, because if the Pathfinder dies, Sam doesn't die. Sam just goes back to his main mainframe, and the next Pathfinder will be anointed. You know that, but the way that he integrated the AI was also more than normal, more than what a normal Pathfinder should have. So he was definitely a renegade. He was more of a renegade. Senior Writer was a super renegade. You know, so he did a lot of things. I mean, and obviously you see in the backstory with him as far as even like the Sam note in the first place and what was going on. There's a lot of crazy stuff he did.
Okay, folks.
Oh, I can still.
This is what we've been waiting for. Let your teams know that docking procedures are now in effect. We've got 20,000 colonists still asleep.
Tram. Least favorite decade: 90s, 2000s, or this
It'll be
decade?
Nice to see some friendly faces this time.
Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide
Someone claimed in a website article that the Switch was only PS3
Start
of
waking
power.
people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
That's factually incorrect. The Tegra X1 is factually a stronger GPU, has stronger GPU computing power than whatever Nvidia did back in 2006.
real food.
That's
showers
ridiculous.
Just ahead. Here we are.
Yeah, that's absolutely really ridiculous because the Wii U has a stronger GPU than the PS3 and the Xbox 360. That's a fact. And the Nintendo Switch has a stronger GPU than the
Where is everybody?
Wii U. So that's just clickbait. That's just clickbait BS. That's not that's not
right.
real. It's nobody
Like everything's
with
on
any
standby.
credibility would say that because it's just obviously false. It's just 100% false.
Good job of it.
Vina.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulation. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
I wouldn't, dude. I know he's entertaining, I guess, but I wouldn't necessarily believe. Well, hey man, you're grown. You can watch what you want to watch. I'm just gonna focus on the games.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
There's nothing to damage.
What can you tell
Some
me about
people
the
are gonna
Andromeda
like that
galaxy?
Microsoft's releasing a more powerful
You are over 2
system.
million light-years away from the Milky Way galaxy.
I don't.
This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled
It's not
outside
about
our
damage
solar
controlling.
system.
Some people feel that this was good enough. They like third-party games. All they're looking forward to is third-party games. So Microsoft shows third-party games. So of course they're gonna be happy. It's not about damage controlling. It's about some people like that. Some people don't like first-party games. All they like is third-party. So if someone who only likes third-party games and they can buy a console that's super strong and they don't like PC gaming, and they say, well, I think the conference was good, I'm not going to sit here and say that they're damage controlling. Now, if you're someone who's been saying, oh, I like exclusives matter. All it's about is exclusives. Xbox better show exclusives. They better have big new game reveals. And then Microsoft shows off whatever they did, and then you say, oh, well, it's okay. Then that's when I say, okay, now you're lying, you're not being truthful, you're damage controlling, whatever the case is. But if someone truly loves third-party games, which a lot of Xbox dudes do, and they went to the conference thinking that we're going to get exclusive bundles and more footage of third-party games, then that's fine, and they can be happy with the conference. It's not inherent damage control if you're fine with it. It's based on what you've said, you know.
The first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
What are the living arrangements?
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Shout outs to Telly, Glenn, Lightbody, and John Morales for the subscriptions. Everyone, please make them feel welcome if they're in the chat, and get them some freaking headbands. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. And like I said, welcome to the village. Especially all the people who are subscribing. I do appreciate it. Been having a lot of growth on the channel, guys. Man, I'm somewhat surprised, but I'm not surprised with the growth because I've been busting my butt on this channel. But it's good to know that people are liking the content.
It's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone?
But doesn't Crap Gamer really like third-party games? I mean, isn't he like a third-party and aficionado? I mean, I don't watch his channel, so I mean, I don't really know what these guys are saying. But like, isn't he all about third-party games, you know, and Xbox?
Please see one of our
You know?
helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Oh, guys, and I also got a video coming up. It's on this Rav Power Nintendo Switch charging thing. I think Spawnwave did a video on it too. But you can charge a bunch of different devices. This adds a ton of battery life to your Nintendo Switch in portable mode. So yeah, I'm going to be reviewing this pretty soon here. And shout outs to the Rav Power team for sending me this. So I just got that. So you guys should get a video on that tomorrow at some point. Because I already have all of today's videos done. We got 2 more videos. One at 2 o'clock my time. And then another one at 5 p.m. But you guys definitely want to watch... Oh, the vlog? Yeah. You guys definitely want to watch my vlog at 5 p.m. my time. 5 p.m. my time, so that's in about 4 hours and something. Or no, 5 hours and change. You definitely want to watch the vlog that I have for today because it talks about something that's very near and dear to my heart, which is Fire Emblem. But it also talks like the crazy well, not crazy, but the kind of like the backstory why I like Fire Emblem Awakening so much. It just goes beyond just, you know, just me playing the game and me liking it. There's a lot of significance to the game, you know, outside of just it being a good game. So make sure you watch that vlog today at 5 p.m. my time. So if you're on the East Coast, that's 8 p.m. I think it's pretty good. It's a pretty good vlog, and it's not very long at all. I think it's like 7 minutes or something like that. So shouldn't take up too much of your time. And I like the vlogs. I really do like the vlogs because, or the vlogs, whatever you want to call them, because I get to really just talk about just stuff. I don't have to really worry too much about editing and cutting in other stuff. I can just discuss things and we can just have a good conversation about stuff. So I like them. But once again, those are not going to be like the main focus. You're always going to get your edited content, you know, on the channel. So don't worry that you know, vlogs aren't going to take over. Probably like one vlog every other day or a few vlogs a week, you know.
Hi there.
The Pokken Tournament DX demo isn't up yet.
And wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an arc?
I did, homie. Is that a problem?
This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or...
Dark space.
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
Turian.
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Sarah Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an arc had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Guys, please watch my videos. Whatever you do, hit the bell notification, look at my channel every single day, and you'll be up to date on the latest thing. You won't have to wonder when the Pokken Tournament demo is coming. If you simply go on my channel and look, and I have that right there in the title, Pokken Tournament demo. Oh, if you hop on your Japanese account, you can download it? Never mind. Yo, shoutouts. I didn't know the Japanese already have it on theirs. Nice. I need to do that. Yeah, almost want to end this stream and freaking go straight to there. Actually, let's check that out right now. Hold up here. I didn't know it was up. Usually you find out if it's in Japan. Like if the demo's already up, but if it's already up there, give me 1 second. Let me download it right now. Let me double check on that. I've already talked about Final Fantasy 15 coming to the Switch. I've already talked about it quite a bit. I mean, unless you want me to talk about it again. Yeah, that's right there. You're right. Yep. Trying to get it in the frame. There we go. It's right there. He was right. Pokken Tournament DX demo downloading. I don't want it to suck up too much bandwidth though, because I'm playing Mass Effect. So yeah, that's awesome. Might want to. I was gonna wait till tonight to stream it, but man, might want to stream that right now. Oh man. I don't want to mix. I don't want to mix up my Mass Effect and my Pokken Tournament demo stream. So I'll probably stream it tonight. I'll just stream it as normal tonight. We're definitely here.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just you're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to
Just
Oxford.
compress the music. The file size, a lot of it's because of the music in the game. It's uncompressed on PS4 and Xbox
Everything
One.
that could go wrong with
Compress
our
it a
plan
bit and that
has.
file size will go down.
We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for
Oh,
months.
only 15 battles?
It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone.
Retro games coming to the 3DS? No, I don't think I covered that.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means.
Oh, I love this lady right here. My face is so... my face. Here to assist.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
My dad knew best, homies.
My dad knew what it meant to be Pathfinder. He wouldn't pick me if he thought I wasn't.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Thanks for watching, Blaxican.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Let me answer some of these questions because you guys are like rapid firing them out. My setup. I think you asked something about my setup. High limit ego. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You can unretract the message. What setup are you talking about? Like my room? In my room? Not sure. The global test. Why is there Arms Global Test Punch? Because Nintendo wants you to buy the game, so they're gonna give people who haven't bought it yet a test run at the game again. But they don't want to do a normal demo because there's been info within the gaming industry that releasing a demo, especially for fighting games, can hurt your sales of the game. So a lot of people tend to not want to do demos, especially for fighting games. Or they limit the times that you can play the demo, like Pokken or like anything. So yeah, I like Arms. I really do like Arms. I actually think it's a really good game.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
Mario Odyssey? Probably not.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
Nintendo probably won't do demos for single-player games.
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen.
Not that they haven't done it before.
And don't be shy. Come see me.
I think they did it for like Skyward Sword or something like that. Oh no, they didn't do it for Skyward Sword. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I doubt they'll do a demo for like big single player games. They'll just do it for like multiplayer stuff.
This is Nexus Control to Hyperion.
Right, here's Addison.
But what choice do we? All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alex.
They somewhat fixed that part.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role.
I don't really care about a Mario Odyssey bundle because I already have the Switch.
If we wanted
so
an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home.
So yeah.
Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder.
Glitch.
Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
She's thirsty. I think she talks about how she's not really thirsty for him. They just had, because Alec was married. Well, no, then, well, whatever. You guys know, some of you guys know the story. I don't want to ruin everything. Yeah, no spoilers, by the way, guys.
Into the Nexus leadership.
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
See, look, okay, this is where she talks about her relationship with Alec Ryder.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
He's asking if is Mass Effect full of scenes or something. Yes, Mass Effect is full of you talking to people all the time. Every single Mass Effect is just like this. I mean, you could skip it. You can skip through. You don't have to talk to them. You can just go straight to the directive, but
we expected life.
Trying to give you guys the full experience.
They don't attack. They disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
I'll just be kind of fast forwarding through some of this here, so.
Has anyone studied that?
We've tried.
The brains of the research, they're supposed to know their business.
They're supposed to know their business. The current
The tech we dug up on Mars is more advanced, but it was plug and go, tech blah 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 blah.
I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Outposts.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Just get a capture card, Levon. The in-game recording for the PS4 and Xbox One are trash. They're both trash. Just get a capture card, dude. It'll be much better. And I think Xbox One, it's only at 30 frames per second. I think even when you stream from the console, I think they're doing 60 frames per second updates, but for the whole time being, it's been capped like at 720p, 30 frames per second. Just buy a capture card. If you really want to record your gameplay, trust me, you'll be much happier with a capture card. There's recording on PS4 and Xbox One, and I never ever use it because it's that trash. It sucks too. It's just not good. It's just not very good at all. I doubt the Switch's recording feature, once they do add it, I doubt it'll be any good either. Different day. For prosperity, in the case of initiative goes belly up, the Nexus is a four-ring circus. Don't act like how Tan operates, and his disdain for the Krogans is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but he's an opportunist who's likely to create dissent. I don't see the Nexus coming together if he's left unchecked. It's already polarizing Addison. She's taking Q to circle the wagons. I think I can talk to Kandros about this and at least try to get the two of us more coordinated, or maybe not. Seriously, hate this kind of drama. Yeah. To be honest, I would be fine if Nintendo focused on other features outside of recording on your console, which is
There's a lot that needs doing. At least with
they said they're going to add it, but it's just kind of a useless feature in today's day with capture cards. I don't know, but that's just my opinion.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made.
Streaming on PS4 is okay, but you can't do your own layouts. You can't integrate subscribers. You can't do all this stuff that you're doing here. You can't do all that. I mean, it's good for like the basics, but for most people, I mean, if you have a computer, if you have OBS, it's just so much better to just, I mean, if you're looking to stream, which is you're looking to get your content out to other people, gain followers, just using OBS and a capture card is much better than streaming directly through your PS4, you know, because then you can have all the extra stuff as far as what OBS adds to a layout, you know what I'm saying? Most good streamers don't just stream straight through their PS4, you know.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first
Yeah, but you can do chat and a green screen, but you can't. But the problem is that you can't have layouts. Like, look at my layout here. Look at how I have all this stuff: announcements, Top Ninja, latest donation, all this stuff. You can't do that with the streaming on the PS4. You can't. Trust me. Trust me. Having OBS and having a capture card absolutely obliterates streaming straight through your PS4. I mean, like I said, go watch all the top streamers on Twitch. None of them are streaming through their PS4. Like, none of them are doing directly. I mean, some maybe, but most people have their own custom layouts, have their own integrations. You can't do all that on PS4. You just can't. So, I mean, if you're trying to build an audience and you're trying to, get more followers and subscribers, which is what you're doing if you're streaming on PS4, then you probably want to use OBS and a capture card,
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible.
But I mean, you're right though. I'm not trying to, downplay having that. It's cool, but I'll be honest. I've never used PS4 streaming, not one time.
The Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right, the genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survived.
So I'll give you guys some backstory. So this lady's race, the Krogan, they have a really hard time birthing people because the really skinny people, the Solarians, basically poisoned them because they were going on a rampage throughout the galaxy. So they poisoned them, so it basically makes it to where it's really tough for them to have kids, and they're still suffering 600 years later.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense.
See,
during the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
Doing good, Mark.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarian.
And it's not fair to blame it all on them, either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than
and here's the problem that I have. This is one of the issues that I have with Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, you can actually develop a cure for the genophage. So you can develop a cure that fixes all of the birth problems that the Krogan have. But since the game doesn't want to continue the story, the cure never happened. So in this game, there was no cure, there was no anything, but that was a very vital part of Mass Effect 2, I think. Yeah, Mass Effect 2, there was a very vital part to where you can actually develop a cure. Now, you can destroy it, but you can also keep it, and you can give it to the Krogan to where they can begin to prosper and all of that. And in this game, that never happened, which kind of pisses me off. Which I don't like at all.
Nothing more for now.
Later. My crew's working on it. We've moved the ops center to the top of our priority list.
I think
that's an entire sector.
I think there's one more.
Pathfinders.
Problems.
What sort of problems have you seen on that?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up.
I do have a Discord. It's for Patreon subs. So become a backer on Patreon. Check out the link in the description below, and I'll get you access to my Discord.
The founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. 10 might know more.
More problems?
I thought the Hyperion had a bad one.
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged.
Alright.
My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill.
Alright, I'm done.
Fast.
Nothing more.
Good luck out.
Alright. So that's the main quest right there. We just gotta go talk to a couple more people and we'll be good. Elgato? I hate Elgato's. I like their capture cards, but I hate their layouts and their in-stream stuff. I mean, they're getting better, but I'd rather just customize it my own with OBS. Arms merchant. Can't talk to these guys yet.
I know that look.
Yo, shout out to Talkie Teacher. Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and...
What's the word on the Turian Arc?
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just an event.
Coming to Andromeda.
What brought you out here to Andromeda? The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations. Then my sister became a sculptor, and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had
Yeah, and just to let you know, I'm a Talkie Teacher. The $10 Patreon backers, you guys will, once the Discord video chat starts up, we are going to start the Player Essence Cross Nintendo stream where I'm going to have one of you guys on each week, and we can discuss all of the gaming stuff in a podcast. So yeah, that's going to be really cool. So yeah, thank you so much. I do appreciate that, a Talkie Teacher.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the
What's up,
militia?
TG Lopez?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to war in the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Although, I mean, I don't want to poo-poo too much the Elgato stuff, because it's actually not bad. I mean, especially if you're starting out streaming, you know, it's your first time, or you're not really trying to get, like, too hardcore into it, then it's not bad. I shouldn't be bashing so much stuff, so that stuff's okay. You know, just for me, as far as what I'm doing, like, you know, with my subscriptions and with my, you know, all the other stuff that I have going on, like, I just want something that's a little bit more in-depth. But yeah, it's definitely not bad for you, man. I mean, I think it works for guys like you, you know? I'm sorry that I'm talking over this, but this stuff is just whatever. I just want to get through it.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
You know what's really, you know what I always thought about Turians? I always thought that Turians look like they have, like, the bleach, like the Arengar mask on or whatever the case is. Like, you know how bleach, they go like, and put on the mask. I've always thought that Turians kind of have that look to them. I don't know why. Not a lot of people think the same way, but I do. Alright, Apex status. You see the objective, okay.
Wrong. Just wrong. It's not right. It's not fair.
Am I doing anything for 30k subs? No.
So it's true.
40k, yeah.
Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
I think it's time to make you a mod too. You two, both of you guys. There you go, a Talkie Teacher and Mark Bright. I think you guys have been around long enough, man. Time for you guys to be mods as well. If you guys want to, that is.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him.
Being a mod, it comes with the responsibility and a blue wrench. That's funny. There might be time. Oh wait, no, there is time, of course.
I'd be happy to.
Oh,
Next 2 weeks for a direct?
I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit.
Maybe.
Tell Milken I love him.
Just trying to get through all the boring parts, guys. I'm gonna be streaming well past 1 o'clock, so probably be streaming till like 1:20. So I'm gonna be streaming for more than an hour here. So we'll get past it. We'll get into some action. Just stick with me, guys. You guys, this is what I experience when I'm playing Andromeda. We're playing this whole game through, and I'm bringing all of you guys with me. I don't care. You guys are all coming with me, damn it. If I gotta read all this stuff, all of you guys gotta go through this stuff too. And you better watch me play it. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I think we got some new quests here in my journal. Speak with Tan. Okay, no, I don't want to do that right now. That's priority. We're gonna go into some. We're side questing. Speak with the prison guard. There we go. We side quested. We side quested. Okay. Speak with Tan. Completed missions. Okay, let me just so we can get all that out of the way. All right. How do you get the wrench? Well, years, months of hard, dedicated service to player essence by promoting the brand, by being an awesome individual, and being very high quality. And no, you do not have to be a Patreon backer in order to get a blue wrench, because I do have mods that are not Patreon backers at all. I'm pretty sure I do. Maybe. Well, even before I started my Patreon, I had people who had mods, so I'm not 100% sure on that, but but no, you do not have to be. Yeah, that sounds bad, but no, you do not have to be. Just because, like I said, I had mods before my Patreon started, so yeah.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
She has some nice voluptuous lips. What, you don't like a woman with some lips? Come on now. That's never mind. I'm not gonna say anything.
Hostiles, our leader dead.
She has very nice lips.
Reynolds, my friend. He refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Arguments happen.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement. Thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
That's terrible.
I'm so sorry. That's awful.
We were close. He was a stubborn son of... I admired that about him. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Shoutouts to Dex21 on Twitch, and I'm terribly sorry that I don't have the Twitch chat open. Guys, I will be integrating the Twitch chat into having it on. I just don't have it on. I have to fix some things with my restream Twitch chat so I can see YouTube and Twitch at the same time. But thank you so much to Dex21 for the follow. I do appreciate that. And also to SMRing78 on Twitch, Bino Shadow, Bernalix24, and Ninzare. All of you guys, shout outs to all of you guys who also followed me on Twitch. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get my Twitch going, so thank you. And welcome to the Twitch/YouTube village. Let's see here. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. We're rolling. The evidence will decide.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. you're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
How many years do you think until the next Mass Effect? Minimum of 4 to 5 years. Or maybe sooner, maybe like 3 years, because they have it over. They got the hardest part done, which was bringing over Mass Effect into the Frostbite engine, building all the little RPG menus and stuff like that. So maybe 3 years and they build a new Mass Effect game. So yeah, I'd actually say more sooner than people think. I'd probably give them. They'll probably start planning it after Anthem is done. Maybe another Mass Effect game. And then, I don't know why I just jogged around there. I was like a track meet. And then we'll probably see another one because it fully supports the Frostbite now that you could just build upon Mass Effect Andromeda. And like I said, there's not a horrible game in here. There's actually a halfway decent game now with all the updates and everything. So just build upon it, and you could actually make a good 80 to 90 plus rated game with the next Mass Effect. Although I do feel that if they're going to do it, like do a prequel. I think the next Mass Effect should definitely 100% be a prequel. First Contact War prequel. Like if they did that, I think they'd be fine with that, you know.
No news on the Turian Arc yet. Or is this militia business?
The murder case.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Is that a reach?
Doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean...
Shoutouts to NX Revolution. You see that you're not into Mass Effect, but if OJ is streaming, chances I'll watch it. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. That matters.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Let's listen to this murder recording.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation! We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back. No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
Is it vegan?
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
My fiance got me a vegan burrito. So I'll take bites in between some of the cutscenes. OJ, what's your favorite gaming YouTuber? I got a lot, man. I like Rule of Two Review. I like Nintendo Ultra. I like Razor Fist. I like Terminator Juice. Mizza T. Like lots of people, man. Spawn Wave is really good. There's all sorts of good YouTubers. Okay, here's the witness. Cassidy Shaw. She's the witness. We're trying to get this person off for murder.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
And I'll get to that in just a bit, Mark. Thank you. But I'll give you a shout out right now.
Then in the sandstorm.
No, we're gonna skip this because
He looked. Then his chest burst open.
so basically she saw that dude that was in the prison shoot the person that they're talking about here, and I'm trying to figure out all this. Now, shout outs to Mark Bryant for the $10 donation, and says this guy's already a Patreon backer, so he's already doing a good job with that. And then he gave me another $10 donation. Thank you so much, Mark. I really do appreciate the donation. It really means a lot to me, man. You've been one of the best users, just outside of the donations, outside of everything. Very supportive of the channel and help out a lot. So thank you so much. And he just said you are most welcome, buddy, as far as the mod and everything like that. So I do appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying, everyone's enjoying the content. Shout outs to Gamer Prince 1999 for the follow on Twitch. So once again, getting some Twitch followers, getting some Twitch love, and all of you Twitch guys that are watching, I will integrate the Twitch chat very soon here in my next live stream. Should have the Twitch chat integrated. So thank you so much. I do appreciate the donation. In addition to my girlfriend or my fiance feverishly rushing to close my door because she has company and she's ashamed of me being a nerd video gamer in my room. So thank you so much. Yeah, anyway, so did you agree with the chief?
Reynolds was leading me back to retake the compound. Do you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Were there cat there?
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't
I don't know. My fiance doesn't like video games. She hates them.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
I think that's everything.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me.
The struggle's real for the YouTube money.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Cam wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Luckily for me, I don't only do YouTube. I actually have a second job to also help while I grow my channel. Speak with Tan. Okay, I got to go back and speak with. Oh, which Tan? This guy? Okay. What about? Am I done with the Okay, yeah, I only have to speak with. Yeah, I only have to speak with him. Okay. So. Okay, speak with Tan. Yeah, so no matter what, I'm going to speak with Tan after this, so. Whatever. See you later, dude. Thanks for coming out to the stream.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
About time, homies.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Tips for a new YouTuber? I'll give you some tips.
You know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself.
Give me a second, I'll give you guys some
To
tips.
that end, the scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into,
Hey.
the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for EOS will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No. I'm fine.
I'll give a couple tips because I know you said you wanted some tips. As far as a camera goes, I would get a basic Logitech 1080p 60 frames per second webcam, but of course run it at 720p. Excuse me, 60 frames per second. So I just get a basic webcam. They're like $50 online. Just get that. That's what I use. I don't use anything fancy. Once I get bigger, once my YouTube channel gets like 100,000 subscribers, maybe I'll go buy like a fancy camera. Although I do have a nice camera back there, but I just use a webcam because it's quicker. Because it connects right to your PC and you can get editing right away. Instead of having to transfer it over and then start editing and then deal with the bigger file size. That one compresses it to where it's a good file size on there. As far as mics go, I would say Blue Yeti or Snowball. Blue Yeti's a little bit better quality. Snowball's a little bit cheaper. So one of those two. And that's all you need, bro. And Power Director 14 or 15 for editing. It's the easiest one for me. To learn. Those various YouTubers use it. So yeah, Power Director, Blue Yeti or Snowball mic, and Logitech. It's like C920 HD cam. It's like 50 to 60 bucks. And you're good. You're ready to start YouTube right there. Oh, computer J downloader, so you can get gameplay videos and clips. Just copy and paste, and you'll be able to copy. Like let's say you need a trailer or something from YouTube. You can copy it over. You need some gameplay. Copy that over. Get your Power Director. Record you talking. Put in some gameplay elements and stuff like that. Or do something completely different. Just do video game vlogs with information, and you're ready to go. If you're trying to do reviews, the same stuff applies to reviews. Just get the Snowball mic. Get that. Get a capture card. Get an Elgato HD 60, and start capturing footage and start talking. Oh, whoa, what happened? What happened here?
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this.
Lots of people use J Downloader.
But not lately.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't there.
Or Tube Catcher. Tube Catcher is the same thing. J Downloader or Tube Catcher.
Done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Why paranoid? What's paranoia for?
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me.
Sure.
If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that would really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
And we'll hold it to track. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We scanning. November. Let me know when you start up.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
You see it? We're gonna follow this thing. We're gonna go across. Here it is.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Alright. We got another one. Right over here. Oh. He's fast. Damage is done to the site, okay. Hey man, YouTube is all about persistence, man. You learn, the thing about it is that over the course of you doing videos, some people learn it quick, some people get lucky and they learn it quick and they get subscribers because of that, but then others take forever. It just depends on just trying to do your best, man. And if anything, you should always do YouTube not to become big and famous or anything, but you should do YouTube because you like to do whatever you're doing. You should never start YouTube because you want to just make money. Like, that's the only thing, because you're just going to do things and you're going to mess up if you do it that way. Now, not everyone, you know, ends up that way. There's some people who do YouTube and they end up, you know, they do it to make money and they end up making plenty of money. I mean, we know that, right? But I started my YouTube because I love talking about games. I reverted back to what my YouTube was all about, which is me talking about games, because I love talking about games. So that's something that I'm always going to do, you know. I mean, I started YouTube before I even knew you could make money doing YouTube. Like, you know. So that should be always the reason why, is because you do things, you make videos because you want to make those type of videos. I mean, it doesn't always work out, you know. Obviously, sometimes it doesn't work for everyone. I've seen a lot of YouTubers quit, you know, so.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patel encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Work at your own pace. Although there is the reason why I said get a webcam is so you can. A webcam greatly improves the speed of your videos, because, like I said, you don't have to transfer the data over, and the file size is going to already be compressed for you, and it's going to be easier to handle in your editor. So you're going to get less crashes. You're going to get more efficient work, and your editor's going to work faster, you know? So that's the reason why I use a webcam. I do 4 videos a day. I can't be sitting here transferring back and forth with huge HD file sizes. I need something that's already going to compress it. I need something that's quicker. So for me, that's the quicker one. Now, if you want to do something a little bit higher quality, like, for example, like Spawnwave, he has a better quality camera. His takes a little bit longer to do than mine, you know? Although, essentially, we do the same thing, but he's a great YouTuber as well. So for me, mine's built a little bit more on speed because I want to bring that much content, but it's all based on what you want to do. But you also have to remember that YouTube does have an algorithm. There's always those hidden algorithms, and the more you upload, depending on what you do, some people have to work twice as hard as other people. My channel, since I'm on a somewhat of a blacklist algorithm when it comes to content, because I used to talk about SJWs and stuff, unfortunately, I have to work twice as hard as other people to get subscribers, you know. I have to upload 4 videos a day to get those subscribers because I'm not on every single algorithm that Spawnwave is on, or that Philip is on, or that other Nintendo YouTubers are on, because of some of the content that I've done in the past, because of some of the videos that other people have made on me in the past. So therefore, I kind of suffer for that. But that's okay. I'll work double as hard, you know.
Hey there. You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
It's okay. It's okay.
She understands the stakes. If I fail,
You won't.
let's hope not.
You won't.
We doing 100% playthrough, baby.
I worked out
100%
with
playthrough.
Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check
Like
out
last
the
year, like
Sounds
Overwatch.
good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
I think there was a time where some guy was like complaining about Tracer, and like to his daughter and stuff, and I called him an SJW idiot. And then there was also a time that like people were trying to say that Mario Maker is racist because of like the white hand that's like grabbing stuff. And then I called that guy an SJW because that's ridiculous. You can pick different types of hands, and that's ridiculous to think that a hand, because a hand is white, it's racist. That's stupid. So I think there was that time. And I think that's really the only 2 times that I've done it. But that was after the YouTube apocalypse happened. Anybody who had videos like that was automatically pinged. You know, if you had calling people names, or if you had, you know, that type of stuff. So my channel was definitely pinged in that. Now, it's not as bad as other people. I didn't have a bunch of my videos demonetized and all that. So my algorithm is nowhere near as bad as some other people. But it's definitely still there. So that's why I have to upload in order to get in you guys' recommended feeds. So like for new people, I have to upload 4 times a day. I have to work twice as hard for a smaller amount of subscribers than other people, you know.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Been set up.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Alright, let's go get these security cams. Yeah, Fast RMX is getting more content. Yeah, that's cool, man. Did I talk about that already? I think I did. I think so. I make so many videos, sometimes I forget. Yeah, hype for the content, though. Probably gonna do a live stream. That continued support. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. All right. I just want to get the. I want to get the reward for this mission because the reward's actually pretty good. Let's review the security cam footage.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Yeah, not a lot of people are playing it online. I just think a lot of people like to just play it single player, just like play it offline, just race. I mean, that's how I play it. Like, I played it the other day. I forgot where I was at, but I was somewhere waiting. I think I was waiting in my car for my daughter for school, I'm like, I just played a couple races real quick.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Boop-a-doop boop. Be-doop boop. I know, man. F-Zero. Everyone's been waiting for an F-Zero. One of these days. One of these days. Scan. Alright. I think I already know who it is. Excuse me. It's not him, though.
Negative match.
It's not him. It's not the person down here either. It's like someone. I think it's someone over there, like in the tram.
Negative match.
Yeah. It's someone over here. Habitation. I will have to say though, I think overall, I kind of, like I said, the experience of streaming on Xbox is just so much better than PlayStation. You know, it's just a better experience. I'm having a much better experience with Xbox than PlayStation, and it's been over an hour that I'm streaming, and my system isn't freezing. All right, so the guy, yeah, the person's over here. Not this person, not him.
Inaccurate match.
Somebody right over here. That person. There we go. Come here, boy.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
I don't think so.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I sympathize, but...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
It's not up to me.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Yeah. Level up. Okay, see, I wanted that level up. I wanted it. I've reached level 3, and I'll get the skill points in just a bit. Whew, 3 skill points. There we go. Alright, so... I think we can head out now. I'm gonna go speak to Tan. First of all, I'm gonna set... my leads. Okay. Speak with Sam on the Hyperion. What happened to the one where I'm speaking with Tan? Whatever. Got work? Alright, man, take it easy, dude. Cannot stream Station 4. Yeah, free Station 4. Stupid, you gotta go into the options and press a button just to use a capture card Station 4. It's the dumbest thing ever. Why do you have to press... Why does hooking up a capture card have to be a mode in PlayStation? That's so stupid. I don't like the HDCP protection or whatever they put on there. Just block it whenever, like if someone has a capture card, just automatically block it when they go into like Netflix, because that's what they're trying to do. Block it like when you go into Netflix and video shows so you can't record that stuff. Just do the same thing Nintendo and Microsoft does. Just have it to where you don't have to put it into any mode, and then when it boots up Netflix or when it boots up Amazon Prime, just block it. Just you can't use a capture card with those things. That's fine. I don't see the problem. Wait, I think I already talked to him about this. Yeah, actually, I already talked to him about this. But let me talk to Tan again. Let me see if he has anything extra.
Ryder, you have my condolences for your father.
Hey, what up, Dark? Is it Trenow? What's up, Dark Trenow?
Although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative, I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Bruh. I'll find him.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Nilkin murder charge.
I'm looking into the Nilkin Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
A body.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the
I think it's 40 at a lot of places. You might be able to get it for 30, but oh no, the deluxe edition is 40. Yeah, the regular edition is $29.99. Yeah, the regular editions. Dark Trenow says, watching the stream while I do some packing. Very interested in this game. Oh yeah, shoutouts, man. Yeah, very interesting. We're just doing some talking simulator here, so don't mind the talking simulator here.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is
I would say it's I would say it's worth $30. It's worth $30, yeah. If you're a Mass Effect fan, it's no-brainer. Like if you like Mass Effect's combat, buy the game. Buy the game. Flat out, buy the game.
She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management.
Now, I'll give you guys some facts for people who don't know about this game. Like, Mass Effect, these guys, the Solarians, have a hyperactive metabolism. It's so hyperactive that their lives are very short. I think Solarians only live to about maybe 30 or 40 years old? 30? Or something like that. But the difference with their life is that they can sleep. They only need 1 hour of sleep. All they need is 1 hour and they're fully rested. So 1 hour of sleep for them is like 8 hours of sleep for us. So for them, like, they can get literally like 30 minutes of sleep, and that would be like, 4 hours or something like that. Or that would be like a good amount, or not, that's not a good amount, but that's the cool thing about Solarians, is that they have really short lives, but they have hyperactive metabolism, so they're always going to be really thin and slender, but they only need to sleep for 1 hour. So while their life is shorter, they're awake. They get to experience life for that full 30 or 40 years. So it's sad, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. You only need to sleep for 1 hour and you're fully rested. So a lot of Solarians are infiltrators, snipers. because they only need an hour of sleep, and even less than that. They can have 15 minutes of sleep, and that goes 15 minutes of sleep does wonders for them. That's a great nap. So pretty cool. Anyway, revenue management.
So
yeah, 40 is very old for them.
Don't let that fool you.
Oh yeah, looking forward to Mario plus Rabbids. Absolutely.
When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the...
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and skip through this.
Sorry.
I'm gonna do the missing arcs real quick.
Any more information?
If that, should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never
Nexus
be fulfilled.
troubles.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're discouraged. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Sloane Kelly.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects.
Racist much?
When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
What do I need to consider in making...
Whether that's the cat. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority.
What can you
A forward, but seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory.
What more?
We've all left. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the...
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving
Final
the
Fantasy
Milky Way
12
was impossible.
running simulator?
But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think...
What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot.
The hope is... As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Goodbye.
That's all.
I'm happy.
Okay, speak with 10, speak with the scientists. What scientists are we talking about here? I spent the last 2 days trying to get some soul of Andromeda, and only got 2. I know I have unused skill points. I'm gonna wait. Sprint mode. Try to do that. Remember when everyone was making fun of their running? How like the little crab walk she would do? You can't do it anymore. You can try it. It's almost kind of there, but you can't do it. Let's go. Sam node. Here we go. We got some major story right here.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Don't hide things. We're a team.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Ooh.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So, what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
Hey, Natasha.
You placed a block on portions of my memory array.
It's all good. You're fine.
So when you asked me
Still gonna stream for about another 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks.
This one was boring, though, to be honest.
Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Alright, so profiles, you can pick all sorts of different stuff based on like what you want to base your game off of, and you get bonuses and stuff like that. So right now pretty much everything's locked, and like once you get a certain amount of points in certain like something, you can actually unlock that profile. So if you want to be like, you know, a soldier, you can do that right now. But if you want to be like a vanguard, you got to go into combat and biotics points. So I want to be an adept. So right now we're gonna pick soldier. But yeah, this one was pretty boring, Natasha. So you didn't really miss much. I've just been, like I said, I'm just getting through the game. There are going to be boring parts, you know, when I'm just talking. So, but I'm going to be streaming this game a lot. So yeah.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Okay, Eminem, with your blonde hair. Ooh.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times. Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Coffee machine. Make me coffee.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a being.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Memory trigger?
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, and then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
We are, Sony.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Leon.
Triggered.
She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr.
So good to hear that voice again.
I'm flattered to contact
Liara's my favorite character in the Mass Effect universe.
But I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7.
Final Fantasy 13 is the best game in the series, right? Of course. Actually, Lightning Returns to be exact.
He's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
Let's go through some of these encrypted logs.
That log is not currently
Never mind.
accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it. That log is not currently
Okay,
accessible.
nothing's accessible. I'm
Unlocking
logging
my
off.
memory array may enable it.
Their next games? What do you mean their next games? Like play the Lightning Returns franchise on here? Like through live stream?
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community. When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of...
No, I was saying that you're going to be a voice actor for the next Mass Effect or Anthem or something like that. I don't know if I'd be a good voice actor, dude. I don't know. I've never really done much VA or you know, voiceover or anything like that.
Living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology.
Okay, we're leaving. We are leaving. What is he doing? What is he doing? Alright. I think Sam has some more stuff to say to me. There might be some more stuff that Sam has to say.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
I don't know, Mickey Mouse?
Wait.
I don't know. I can
can
probably do a
actually
crappy
see
Mickey
his
Mouse. I can't do a
memories?
good Mickey Mouse.
You will experience them via...
Hey everyone! Mickey Mouse here!
Okay.
That's the best I got.
Every day.
That's the best I got. Play the memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse!
If the
Hey
council
everyone!
gets
Mickey
rid of
Mouse
it,
here!
It'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Also like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can. How?
I can do a really crappy Yogi Bear too. Maybe I'll do that after this video cutscene.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Yoda, I'd have to practice first, otherwise it's gonna sound really bad. I can try to do Yogi Bear. I used to do Yogi Bear a lot when I was like younger.
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Oh, you can do Donald Duck?
Not on my watch.
I can't do Donald Duck. I can't do Donald. I can try to do Yogi Bear. I'll do it after this.
Wow, hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinacy
Donald Duck is hard.
extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. I take it you're based here in Sam Node?
Correct.
So yeah, the quarters are here in Sam Node.
However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
So I can do hey boo boo, let's go get some picnic baskets. Yogi Bear. Hey boo boo.
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience.
Foghorn leg. I say it now, boy. I say. I can't do Foghorn leg. I think a lot of people can do Foghorn Leghorn because he's really just like a big like country dude, you know. Just be careful.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything?
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec told me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you.
You can only do Donald Duck and you can only do four words. What? You can't do more than 4 words? I can talk like Yogi Bear throughout this whole thing. I can do it.
Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing Scott with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more
This
to be
game,
done.
Mass Effect. They all mess up the facial animations. There's no picnic baskets anywhere. Boo Boo, go get some picnic baskets for the game. Hey, Boo Boo. Sam's abilities.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a sound.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that crazy. Maybe if whoever wants to do it, maybe we'll have a contest for Patreon backers, and I'll have you guys on. Maybe we can do something like that. Yeah, but if I could just invite anyone, that'd be not good.
Our design was conducted in secret.
OJ, you don't need YouTube, just voice acting. No, I definitely need YouTube. I don't think my voice acting is very good.
So there are other Sams out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced Sam in the initiative.
What did he mean by a symbiotic relationship?
A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower.
Cluster duck, yeah.
And the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
I see.
That's all for now.
Go to your ship. Alright guys, so I'm probably going to be able to go to my ship, and then I'll probably have to be back with another live stream. Sorry, there wasn't much combat in this one. We just had the beginning part. But yo, like I said, if I'm going through this game 100%, because this is a 100% playthrough of Mass Effect Andromeda. This is 100% playthrough. You guys are experiencing every bit of it. We are going to experience every bit of this game that I can. Unless it starts taking way too long, then I'll just move on to a different RPG stream. But we will be streaming Mass Effect a lot. I want to stream this whole game. So yeah, man, we doing it. Then we might go back in time. We might go after we finish this one. We might go back to Mass Effect 1, man. Trying a string of Donald Duck voice is hard right now for me these days.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation.
I can
But at least we'll be doing
kind of do a Boo Boo voice. So I mean, I did my crappy Yogi Bear. I can kind of do a Boo Boo, but I can't do a great one. Like, I don't know. I don't know. No, that's not good. It's just not good. It's not good. I don't have, my voice is too deep. I can't do it. I used to be able to do it when I was younger. My voice isn't so deep, but I can't do Yogi. I can't do Boo Boo right now. Ooh, the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
So you're the one who's making everything happen.
Thank you, Patch Debrew. I do appreciate that, man.
Vetra next.
I like this girl.
Initiative
She's cool.
Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Tempest.
Yes.
Tempest?
Otherwise,
Not
there's no way they're
Tempest. The
letting the ship off
Tempest.
station.
Tempest. What's wrong, homie?
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it. You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
What's going on here? Is there a problem?
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah.
This guy looks like Koloko, the YouTuber that I had a YouTuber podcast discussion with.
I know.
That's the first thing that I thought when I saw the guy. I was like, dude, that looks like Koloko. Like,
Addison's gonna kill me.
smooth.
Nicely done. Part of the job.
Definitely switch focused, but
All things
I'll
considered,
play all
it
sorts of
wasn't
stuff.
a task.
Well, not really.
Right now,
I'll
you
play
can
RPGs that I want to
down
play,
obstacles,
and hopefully you guys want to watch me play them. And even if I don't get a lot of view counts, I'll still play them. But I'll also play stuff like
Doing stuff and not just talking
all
about
sorts
it.
of stuff. Initiated, yeah. I'll play stuff like Splatoon. I'll play all sorts of stuff. Oh, and shout outs to Alexandra Styles. I do appreciate the subscription. Please, everyone, if she's in the chat, make her feel welcome and welcome to the village. And please get this nice lady a headband, please. No freaking headband. Please hand this lady a nice headband. Shout outs. Let's go. But the Switch has no games. None. Shout outs to Justin Morrison. Just subscribed. Welcome to the village, homie. Just like Alexandra, just like Ms. Styles. Welcome. Please, everyone in the chat, make Mr. Justin Morrison feel welcome. And get this man a freaking headband. Let's go. Shout outs.
Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Good to see you looking so well, Sarah.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard,
Oh, I
Sarah.
like this girl.
And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Yeah. Nah, this will be an adventure.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly,
What's a
head
Zelda?
over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Don't know what that is. Man, they really fixed that animation. Oh yeah, she is definitely my favorite. Man, she's definitely cute.
We're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central
The
table.
thing with Mass Effect is I hit on everyone in this game. I don't care if I'm a man or woman. I hit on everyone. So yeah, in this playthrough, I will be hitting on everyone every single time I possibly can.
You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Yeah.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
I still don't know of this Zelda that you guys speak of. It's like the Liam Robertson from Unseen 64.
Pathfinder.
I'm telling you, Liam looks very different than he looks online. Like, he looks very different in this game.
Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
I'm all about what's useful.
Oh, this is. Especially if you grabbed anything from
What up, T-Dude?
Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down, give you options.
More choices.
Options are good. You need more of those. For everybody.
Of course.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so
That's the
lucky.
plan.
This tech is ace.
I'm going.
If the best we get is what we make,
I'm on my side dude train. I'm rolling with everyone, baby. All right, research and development, R&D, research, Select development to craft new Nomad upgrades using blueprints you've researched and materials you've gathered. All right. All right. So we'll do all that later. All right. Research. You can research new weapons. Different technologies. Each research has different research data. RD, Milky Way, Helios, and Remnant. Switch categories with that. Okay, and that is that. Oh, oops. That is my Alexa telling me that I need to stop because there we go. So yeah, that was my Alexa telling me that I need to, giving me a warning that I need to stop. So yeah, so we're gonna stop right there. It's 1:20. So yeah, I gotta go pick up my daughter from school. Let me see if I can reconnect my Alexa right now. So, you bought Ghost Recon Wildlands on Xbox One today? Isn't that a good game? I'm pretty sure that's a good game, right? What's wrong with buying Ghost Recon Wildlands? That's get the game. That game's. Hi Alexa. Hi. Okay.
Hi.
Yes. Hi. How are you? My Alexa, she's I don't know what's going on with her right now. She's searching or something. But anyway, so yeah, sorry for the stream being kind of boring outside of the first beginning parts. We're getting into the nitty gritty, but like I said, we'll stream it again. And Alexa is tripping out right now. She is really tripping out about this whole alarm thing. She keeps on going.
I can change the playback mode only when music is playing.
Stop. Alexa, stop. Jesus. Okay. Here we go. Alexa, how are you doing today?
Great. Ready to help.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'm pretty much gonna stop it right here. We will be back with more live streams. I'm probably gonna do Pokken Tournament tonight or something like that. So if I don't do Pokken Tournament tonight, you will see it probably tomorrow. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. I'll have a video up. Check the channel in about 30 minutes. Well, 2 o'clock. So in about 38 minutes, I'll have another video up. And then make sure you watch the video that I do at 5 p.m. So within the next few hours here, make sure you watch my last video of the day at around 5 p.m. my time. That is a very emotional and I think important video to know where Player Essence is all about and what, like, it's just motivational for me. I like what I talked about. So make sure you watch my video, my last video at 5 p.m. my time. Make sure you watch that. Trust me, I think you'll like it. But even if you can't watch it tonight, that's okay. Watch it tomorrow. Watch it when you can. But it's another vlog. It's a vlog video, so make sure you check that out. It's about Fire Emblem and the franchise. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate everyone watching you guys, and I'm gonna go pick up my daughter. Bye.